I drank this every morning thinking it was healthy, but it was actually making fat loss harder, and I had no idea why. I'm gonna show you 5 swaps I made in my daily routine, not the once in a while things, the everyday choices that genuinely made fat loss so much easier. All of these felt like healthy options, and I was honestly really proud of a lot of them, but each one has a specific reason why it was working against me, and it's probably making fat loss harder for you too. Many of you already know my story. I lost 45 pounds. I've kept it off for over 10 years, and a lot of that comes down to the simple swaps I made just like this. I thought I was eating healthy, but a lot of those foods were actually sabotaging my fat loss, and these 5 swaps fixed it. This oat milk is coming up. It's swap number 3, but I'm gonna start with one that was silently adding hundreds of calories to my day without me even realizing it because the label said 0. I was cooking 2 to 3 meals a day with olive oil, thinking I was making a healthy choice, doing something good for my body. And while olive oil is a great healthy fat, I had no concept of how much I was pouring into the pan. I realized a casual pour to coat your pan is usually 2 to 3 tablespoons, which is anywhere from about 240 to 350 calories. And that's just in the cooking oil. So of course, a natural swap to try to cut some calories down is to go from the pour oil straight to a spray. So I got the avocado oil spray. I use avocado oil because it is such a good healthy fat oil and it can get up to really high heats. But here's the problem. If you look at the back of this label, it says 0 calories. But what you don't really realize is it says serving size about 1/4 of a second. I don't know about you, but I don't think it's possible for me to hit this for just 1/4 of a second. And now I'm actually adding back so many of those calories. The FDA allows cooking oil sprays to put a 0 if it's 5 grams or less per serving. So their serving is so tiny, literally impossible to use, that they can put a 0, which makes it feel like really healthy and good, like you're getting 0 calories, but you actually are getting a decent amount. This by far is the better healthy choice if you are trying to lose fat, and for me, it did make a huge difference. I just became more mindful of my spray. So this is gonna be way less calories than doing a freehand pour, but usually around a 3 to 5 second spray is gonna give you about 40 calories. So just keep that in mind, especially if you are tracking your calories with those healthy fats to make sure you don't just put 0. Now that's the best swap with those healthy fats, but this isn't the only place it happens. So just a quick aside, when it comes to your healthy fats, to be mindful of your portions. A half of an avocado is about 160 calories. 1 tablespoon, which is pretty small, flat off the top tablespoon of a nut butter is around 100 calories. And again, a real 2 tablespoon pour of an oil like avocado oil is gonna get you around 250 calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, your healthy fats are important for hormone balance, but you gotta keep them in check. And it's not just healthy fats or what you cook with. Swap number 2 is something that is marketed as a super healthy food, but it's kind of just sugar in disguise. Protein and fiber bars. I was eating these because I thought they were healthy. I was trying to lose weight. That was the whole point. But I had no idea that they were actually working against me and not only preventing me from losing weight, but in some cases, making me gain more fat. One of the most classic brands, these Cliff bars, I used to eat these ones all the time because they were the highest in protein at the time. So kind of the standard one, I think, has 12 grams of protein. This is like Builders, has 20 grams. What you don't see is that this little bar that is not gonna make you feel full has 18 grams of sugar. But what's worse is 17 of those are added sugar. So it's not coming from a date or something natural. They are just pouring sugar into this little mixture. And it only has 2 grams of fiber. On top of that, it's 290 calories. This has 0 grams of added sugar, but it has sugar alcohols, which are going to mess up your gut. The added sugars are gonna spike your blood sugar levels and then drop them rapidly, making you hungry like 20 minutes later. And look, I get it. When you're on the go, you sometimes just need to grab something. So some of my favorite swaps for those types of protein bars are things like hard-boiled eggs, string cheese, or a cheddar cheese stick, so you're getting a decent amount of protein and fat from real food sources. I do like these little like bison bars or turkey bars. They're this Epic brand. This is not sponsored. These are just real kind of whole foods, kind of like eating beef jerky, which is another one of my favorites on the go. Some actual beef jerky. If you're like, Katie, I need a bar, these are the only ones I've been eating lately. They're Jacob bars. They have 20 grams of protein, only 9 grams of sugar, or obviously a scoop of LSF protein. I just throw this in water when I'm on the go, put it in a water bottle, shake it up, whatever you need to get that protein from a clean, pure source without all the other junk. My number 3 swap is the one I am most embarrassed about because I just feel like I should have known better. I thought I was being so healthy and so smart, and it's something I did every single day that was messing up my fat loss and so much more. But real fast, before we get into number 3, if you're already finding this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do giveaways every single week for my subscribers, and this week I'm gonna be giving away a tub of my LSF Nutrition Protein. Let's talk about oat milk. I have gone through all of the phases of switching from real milk to non-dairy milks, and oat milk got so much popularity. I was like, wow, it is creamy, it's delicious, it is healthy, better for me than regular milk, and I put it in my coffee every single morning. I'd add it to my smoothies, I'd add it when I made oats. I was using this so much every single day, and I had no idea what it was doing to my body. Oat milk is essentially like drinking liquid oats without all the benefits from the fiber. So you're getting 7 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein, a bunch of calories, carbohydrates 16 grams in 1 cup, spiking your blood sugar first thing in the morning, especially if you haven't eaten anything else. One of my first swaps I went to was nut pods. This is just like a coconut and almond milk combination. This one is totally fine. I still will use this sometimes. There's just kind of nothing to it. You get some calories from fat from those nuts, but there's not really anything else. So it is a great option if you're specifically looking for a non-dairy option. You are gonna have some calories, but it's only 10 calories per tablespoon. As a hypo girly, I tend to avoid dairy, but I have actually been adding grass-fed milk as my new thing in my coffee in the mornings, or a grass-fed half and half, just a tablespoon or so. To me, this is the absolute best choice because it's the most just natural without something being like totally manufactured. So I love doing this because you're getting the actual healthy fats. Yes, it has some sugar. It's gonna have protein because it's just straight milk. My last swap is super sweet, but number 4 is kind of weird. This might be one that you swapped already, and I'm gonna tell you it's probably time to reverse it. All right, so you might have swapped out white rice for brown rice, maybe even years ago. So brown rice is technically a little bit higher in fiber and protein than a white rice, but the satiety, or like how much it makes you feel full, is not that much more than just a regular white rice. And a lot of people don't like the texture or taste of brown rice. I personally do, but if that's you and it's gonna make you eat less of it and not have as healthy and balanced meals, then it's probably a good idea to swap it out for a white rice. White rice is also a lot easier to digest. And here's what most people don't know. If you cook and cool white rice, it actually makes it a resistant starch. Resistant starches digest differently, lowers that blood sugar response. It also feeds the good bacteria in our gut, which is super, super important. So if you're gonna be eating white rice, let it cool down first and then reheat it if you want it warm in your meals. And the same goes with our potatoes. Because they are so low in calories, they are a resistant starch if you cook them and let them cool down. It's the most filling food with the lowest amount of calories. And swap number 5 is my favorite on the list. It is the most tasty, delicious, and it's because I genuinely didn't feel like I was giving up anything except my extra fat. I don't know about you, but when I grew up, we had ice cream all the time. So I was a dessert girly, very much a basic vanilla. This was my absolute favorite, although we normally just had the store brand. But when I looked at my nutrition and my diet when I was trying to lose weight, I realized it's kind of a duh, right? We can't be having all of these desserts all the time. So if dessert is something that you enjoy, whether it's ice cream or brownies or something else, you don't have to give it up, but you do need to make a swap. 990 calories, 64 grams of fat, no fiber, obviously, 85 grams of sugar, and 17 grams of protein, which is nice, but you're only getting 17 grams of protein in this whole thing. So this obviously had to go. Then I thought I got a little bit smarter, so I started buying things like this. It was soylicious, dairy-free, 0 added sugar. It only has 160 calories per serving, 490 in the whole thing, 3 grams of protein, but 20 grams of sugar alcohol. But now I have my own little soft serve basically every single night, and I have fallen in love with this. It's not going to be quite the same as eating ice cream out of a tub, but you're gonna feel better, you're gonna have more energy, you're gonna lose fat, and you're gonna be fueling your body doing something good for yourself. So I start with a base of a 0% fat Greek yogurt, and if you hate Greek yogurt, stick with me, I'm gonna make it delicious for you. So you're gonna take about 3/4 of a cup or a cup of that Greek yogurt. So I want you to just pour a little bit of water. I'm gonna be adding LSF plant protein to it. This is gonna add more protein, more sweetness, so you get that kind of vanilla ice cream flavor, but because it's a protein powder, you normally add it in water. That's why we add the water in here, so it mixes up and gives you a really nice creamy texture. Mix her up, and the water, you can just add as much as you want to get the actual texture you want. Now, here's the trick. You get some of the sweetness, even though there's no sugar in the vanilla protein, but if you want to even even more vanilla-y, more sweet, then I'll do a little French vanilla stevia. These are just like liquid stevia drops, or monk fruit, whatever you want. You put maple syrup a little bit in there, a little honey, but I'm just keeping this like 0 grams of sugar. Then I'll stick this in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes. You can do this ahead of time. You don't have to do the freezer part, but again, it just makes it feel a little bit more like ice cream. When it comes out of the freezer, you can eat it either plain like this. I'll usually add like a little bit of a protein cereal that's low sugar on top, just to give it a little bit of crunch. If you are trying to lose fat, you don't want to feel like you're missing out on dessert, you need a replacement. After a couple days of this, you're not going to care about the ice cream anymore. You can enjoy it once in a while, but it's not that temptation on the daily, and this is gonna help you lose fat. The Elsa plant protein powder is what makes this work because it's not chalky, you're not adding any sugar. It helps get this to an almost 40 grams of protein dessert, and it tastes so good. And remember, this is this week's giveaway. So if you wanna be entered to win, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, hit that like button, turn on your notifications, and drop a comment down below. But for now, it's time to announce last week's winner. This winner from last week's video is gonna be getting my Guiltless Nutrition Guide and Recipe ebook. It has over 130 of my recipes in it. It's so delicious. So congratulations to Nikki Hearn Dawn 307. Congrats, Nikki. Send me an email so I can get that out to you. I'm so excited for you to get the Guiltless Guide. Next week, I'm gonna be sharing all the details on our massive end of the year giveaway. I cannot wait to share, but all I can say is in the meantime, make sure you are watching my videos and leaving comments because that's gonna matter. I just need to say, none of these swaps are about birthdays or special occasions or the random day that you are starving and you just have to grab something at the gas station. This is about the everyday habits that make fat loss either harder or feel effortless. And I guarantee if you make these swaps in your daily routine, the rest will do the work. If you like these swaps or found them helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what is gonna be most helpful for you in your fat loss journey. That is why I'm here. I wanna make it easy, I wanna make it effortless. I wanna show you what's worked for me to not only lose the weight, but keep it off naturally all of these years. I love you all so much. Don't forget, you're more than a body, but you only get one. So take care of her. I'll see you soon. Bye.